What's up, guys? BrownieBits here, and we are back in BrownieLand for a brand new episode. Today is episode 50, which means the next episode is going to be a world tour. Now, there is something I wanted to ask you guys, and you guys can leave it down in the comments below. Would you rather the world tour video come out after 1.13 has fully released, or would you rather it come out on schedule? So, like, if it hasn't come out by the next time that video goes up, I'm still going to have it recorded. I'll just have episode 51 come out instead. And then once the full release come out, I'll do the world tour. Or do you guys want to go ahead and see the world tour, and then when the full release is out, I'll throw in the description for the download. Just let me know down in the comments down below, and I will get it going. But today we are going to be working on some cleanup pieces here. So part of that is going to be these houses here. We're going to be building these up, and then we are also going to be kind of getting some ideas as far as how we want the trees to go, because we do want some trees in this city, but we don't want it to look exactly like Aluwick. We want it to be a little bit different than that, because it is a different city. They do have different priorities in this city versus Aluwick, and they would have a little bit different of trees and how that how they decided to grow those back. So that's the plan for today. These houses, the outside walls are built up to 5 tall, which means right here, and then they have the roof going around, which is really important. The other thing is this section right here is saved for an outside balcony, which is important because it's right next to the entryway. So it's kind of virtually like a little courthouse type of deal, because they're able to get out and enjoy themselves and entertain guests outside. Whereas the townhouses are not big houses in Rome, or were not big houses, but they were big enough to have courtyards. Unfortunately, if I were to make it big enough with a courtyard, it would start to be a little on the large size, in my opinion. And I think these are just the perfect size for our houses here, which is why I have designed them the way that I did. Okay. So these are pretty easy to do. They're just in this little shape here. And then what we do is we will bring these all the way across, like so. And the purpose of this is for the roof. Ooh, this is an interesting little house. They have the roof actually touching the ground. That is kind of little interesting little tidbit. The reason we have the roof in this shape is mimicking this this build here. That's the whole reason. Now, obviously, not everything is exactly the same. The other thing I was thinking about doing is these little like pillar here things here. I was thinking about changing them all to the dark prismarine. Like yeah. I was thinking about doing that. And then the other thing was possibly doing kind of like a half slab type of deal on top of it with the spruce wood rather than the same roof. Let me know what you guys think. That's really about all that I've thought about, is just kind of thinking about, this might look cool. We might have to try that with this specific house, and see what you guys think of that. But yeah, so this whole episode is going to be mainly just trying to get everything done. We'll be talking a little bit about kind of how this city's laid out, what the plans are next for the city, because, like I said, this is going to be the largest city of the region. And because it's the largest city of the region, there's going to be a lot more space that we're going to be using. But now we're getting into the area of the city that is a lot more historical than like these. Like these are pretty historical because the religion that this is in is pretty old in the world. But there are several religions that are much older. In fact, I have two options to go with, and it's really depending on what I think is going to be the best for the next episode. Really, I'm going to be playing around. I've been playing around, but I'm going to be playing around a little bit more with some design ideas and how they could possibly line up and work in my favor. So that's what kind of been shuffling over, trying to get some new feels going. Because I like the shape of the building and everything, but I feel like it's just too much of the same stuff, which I think can hurt a building, especially in Minecraft, because these blocks do not really help with depth all by themselves. I mean, they can do a little bit, but they're not really the best for that. Okay. There we go. And then we do, I think it's here. Whoops. And then it's 2. And then it's another 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. And then what we do, we have kind of an interesting shape here that we work with. We take out the corners. That one's going to be an easy one to deal with. And you guys have seen me build this before, so it's not all that necessary that you guys learn how to do this. But this way you kind of still get the whole process of what I'm doing. Yeah. Plus, it's good to know exactly what's going on with some of these. And then with these here, we do up, 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 up. And now here, it's like so. There we go. I feel like something's wrong here. Oh, yep, I see exactly what I did wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Instead of here, it's actually these two right here. Which means we pillar up like so. Pillar up like so. And then we get this on in there like that. Perfect. And then another like so. So and I'm going to go back and do all of that. The other thing is this point right here. And we fill this in, and then we'll break through for the entrance. Ooh, excuse me. Break through for the entrance, and then the rest of this will come down because that is going to be going towards the outside. Beautiful. All right. I find it easier to just go ahead and get this whole thing kind of built up before taking out this part here, just for the fact that I can pretty easily pick this out. I mean, it's not really all that difficult. Where that wall is, it just gets extended all the way out. But then I don't have to worry, you know, I can make sure that I've got the right shape for everything over here before doing that. All right. Oh man, it is nighttime. Let me go ahead and sleep. I'll get some more houses done, and then we can start to work on the beautification process. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. All right, guys, and welcome back. So, oh my gosh, the sun is setting, of course. So I've got these buildings built up. I actually did the terrain as well, so it smoothed out quite a bit. I've also added quite a few. Well, I've added 2 plots with the option to add a few more, and then I smoothed this out so it looks a whole lot better. It's a lot more gradual going into the actual mountain range, and I like this a whole lot better than it was. So yeah, that's what we've done so far. Heck! Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's what we've done so far. I am looking to see if I happen to have any more bone meal. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. One thing that is going to be extremely important is getting this lighting situated. And I'm going to be working on this as much as I possibly can over the next however many days. Just so that I know for a fact that this can get... or we won't be spawning mobs like crazily in here. Plus the mob situation, not really something that I want to deal with like that. See, that's a ridiculous grouping right there. Okay. So I will be going and doing the lighting thing, basically probably exactly like how I did with Aluik, mainly just making sure that everything's lit up and the lighting is hidden, so the in-ground lighting. And then finding some way of getting some light on top of these buildings, or even changing the height of these parts here. So maybe slabs on top. So they're still the full blocks, but then no mobs can spawn up here. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see exactly how that whole thing kind of comes into... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, man. Okay. So, we'll have to tear up the podzol. Nice large trees. I don't think the podzol's terrible. I just don't want so much of it. This is going to be a park, so the leaves would be on the ground, which is basically what that is. That's leaves that have fallen down to the ground. Oh, that's a big tree. We'll have to probably shave off the bottom part here. But basically, the idea of this is we want to make it a little bit more beautiful. So we've got the large trees going on here. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we've got the large trees. We could probably do some smaller ones as well, you know, here and there. The small ones do not do the podzol. Okay. Well, that is good to know. Because this is a taiga biome, technically, kind of. It's got the right trees in it. We do want to use these as the main tree within this city. Just because that's what is the regular tree. Now we'll come in and put in some like oak trees, I believe, just to kind of even it out, because you wouldn't see only that type of tree. I'm sure the city itself would bring... Come on. I hate when it does this. There is nothing above it. Oh, look at you. Okay then, fine. Really? Okay. I hate when it does that. That's so dumb. Where you sit there and you go through basically an entire stack of bone meal and nothing grows. No, gosh dang it. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is kind of getting a little out of hand now. We need one of these. There we go. Okay. Jeez, look at all these zombies. I hate how far away they can track you. It's really annoying. Okay. So we're good now. We're good. Yeah, and these trees here and there are going to really add a lot. And then coming in to this area, this is definitely going to be like a little park area right next to this historic building. And we may even add some more trees back here and that type of stuff. And then this, I think this point here, these back here, is going to turn into more forest. And then coming around here-ish, I think we'll have some buildings and some houses going forward. This whole thing is, the city's not done after this episode. When I do the world tour, it's not done because it's missing a few pieces that are really important, and we'll be working on that probably in the next section, maybe. I don't know. So that's the idea. Basically trying to get lighting down. That's what I've been doing, and trying to fight all these mobs off so that they're not coming. Also, cows and pigs are starting to spawn like crazily in here, which is awesome. But yeah. So the other thing, we might try to throw in like some extra stuff in here. I don't know exactly what I want though. See, like that one grew in 2. Come on. Yeah. And then definitely lighting up, going up here, all that. This whole lighting deal is a lot easier at night, especially without the client-side mods that allow me to actually see light levels. If I had that, then it wouldn't be that big of an issue, but it's just the fact that I don't have that because we're in the snapshots. And, yeah. We're in snapshot 2. I do not have the new BrownieLand textures completely ready yet. There was some stuff changed between pre-release 2 and pre-release 3 that I'm trying to correct. It's mainly like the block names, I'm thinking. Either that or there's something very wrong with the editor, because it's not working properly. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Coming up here, get a nice, great look at our amphitheater, which I think looks fantastic. We do need to get some lighting in here as well. Well, what will probably happen? This is actually going to be pretty difficult, just because of how these sit. We could probably do some like in here in these parts, because we don't want to show them. We don't want to show the glowstone or whatever I used to light it up with. But yeah, this is starting to look really cool. I don't know. All right, guys, and welcome back. I don't know what happened. The recording cut out for some strange reason. What were we doing? We're basically kind of getting an idea and talking about how we want some of this stuff to work. I do want to get some of these light posts in around the city as well, following the pathways. Ooh, some stone might look good up in there. But yeah. Basically, texture variation. We've got some work to do with windows up in these. What is wrong with that? Oh, is that just a lighting glitch? Yeah, it looks like it. That's strange. But yeah, this is really starting to look pretty darn awesome. I don't know where did all my rockets go? I had a bunch of rockets somewhere. And I don't know where they went. I don't even... My ender pearls are in the Colosseum. So I don't know. But yeah, so we've got this this going. Rockets, where are you? Okay. And then there's also some other stuff I want to do in some of the other areas, like the pathway between Aluik and I just saw this point right here. It needs to change. Okay, perfect. The road between Aluik and this Raisley, that needs to be worked on pretty heavily. There's no path there, so yeah, it's important. Also, I'm trying to I've got some chunk stuff that I'm trying to do. So trying to make this give the actual aquatic stuff to work. And I'm going to be trying some different stuff today, actually. The day that I'm recording this and the day that this video comes out, I'll be doing that stuff in the world, so that hopefully come world download we'll actually have like the actual stuff in here. Yeah, no rockets. Okay. We'll have to come around here and do that. But yeah, so that's just an explanation of what this is going. For those of you that were wondering, I know, there we go. There's some rockets. And then I'll pick up a stack of ender pearls as well. How did I get to... Oh, there's some weird stuff. I've had some duplicated items. Yeah, see, like those two, I did not have two of. I probably did not have two of those. So, like, these all were duplicated for some reason when I upgraded the world. I don't know. There's some weird stuff. I'm going to keep them and just kind of put them off to the side. Just in case, for whatever reason, I lose it in an unfair way. Then I'll have it right there so I can just grab it. But I don't think I'll pick them up unless it's like an unfair way that I lost it. Like glitching into the end or glitching through something and just dying and stuff spreading out all over the place and just despawning because I can't get to them. This game sometimes. This game. Which is fine. Okay. I think that just about does it for me. I don't have a lot of time. Sorry this video has come out late. I forgot to edit most of it. And yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.